are in studio. It is 3 o'clock p.m. and this is the show that is on in the afternoon, also known as
Afternoon Delight.
There it is, everybody. It's Afternoon Delight. This is the show that is unhinged and
Things
to be unpacked by unscrupulous people. Stupid. All right, we're going to move forward on the usual menu of events today. Pop Culture Thunderdome Quiz. Of course, we have Is This News, Meme It or Leave It, Addie's Reddit Rundown, Smash, Marry, Ghost. Somewhere all in that is going to be our beautiful show today. Let's kick it off with Pop Culture Thunderdome. Today we have random and ridiculous Thanksgiving and harvest trivia around the world edition. Ooh, that's a mouthful, right?
Yes.
This first question, which country celebrates a type of Thanksgiving-style holiday called Chasiok, featuring rice cakes, ancestral rituals, and gift giving? Is it India, South Korea, Finland, or Morocco?
I'm saying C.
Ooh, Morocco?
Finland.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say B.
Okay.
I'm going to say A.
Look at us.
CBA.
All over the land.
Next up, the true
The
or the
land.
false? The very first Thanksgiving meal ever recorded in history, any culture, included eel instead of turkey.
No. I say false.
Falso.
I'm gonna say false.
I'm going to say false.
Falso across the board. Multiple guess. Which country celebrates a harvest festival called Lammas Day, where the first bread of the season is blessed and shared? Is it England? Is it Kenya? Is it Japan? Or is it Argentina?
I'm going to say Argentina.
D.
I'm gonna say D as
D.
well.
D's across the board, big D's. Next
God.
up, true or false? In some parts of Germany, the harvest festival includes dressing a rooster in miniature clothes to symbolize prosperity.
I hope it's true.
True.
I hope so. Miniature.
Yeah, sure. I'll say true.
Trues across the board.
Miniature.
Number 5, which country holds a harvest celebration where people carve out a giant pumpkin and race them across a lake like kayaks? Australia, Canada, Netherlands, United States.
Oh my God, where was this? We did this story.
We know the
Pumpkin races.
You are right.
United States.
Was it or was it Canada?
Oh.
I'm
I
gonna say
know,
Canada.
that's messing
I'm
me
going
up too.
Canada. B. But I,
They have more fun up there, it seems.
I'm going to go with the United States.
All right, B, D, D.
Oh my gosh.
Next up, Canadian Thanksgiving are very hospitable people. They originally celebrated surviving a shipwreck, not a harvest. True or false?
I gotta say true. That's
I didn't
Really?
even hear it.
Did they survive a shipwreck or did
Oh,
they
or a harvest.
instead of a harvest?
Oh, I'll say true.
I'm gonna say false.
or was it the sound of a weird humming?
I think
Hummingbirds.
I think it's a giant mosquito, guys.
Probably.
Ooh, that sounds like a bloodsucker. Next up, multiple guess. In which country do people celebrate the rice harvest with a festival that includes buffalo racing and mud baths? Is it Thailand, Greece, Vietnam, or Mexico?
Thailand, I think. A. Because they do a buffalo festival.
With the mud baths?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm gonna
They-
say Greece.
They
just
do a
'cause-
buffalo festival.
Beautiful mud in
I'll
Greece.
go with Mexico.
Ay, Mexico, vamos a empezar. I love it. Next up,
Mexican
true or
buffaloes.
false? Wild turkeys sleep in trees, not the ground.
I'm gonna say true.
True.
And we're not talking about the liquor,
True.
friends. But after
Truth?
you drink wild turkey, you will end
You
up
might
in a
end
tree.
up in
Across
a
the
tree.
board. I get so slutty on that one. All right, next one. Which country's harvest festival, Pongal, includes boiling rice until it intentionally overflows as a sign of good fortune? Is it Portugal? Is it South Africa? Is it India? Or is it Switzerland?
Portugal.
What?
I don't know.
India.
Portugal.
I'm gonna say India.
I'll go with Portugal.
Thank you,
I
India.
knew you were gonna do that.
Thank you, Portugal. All right, last one, true or false. The U.S. wasn't the first country to make Thanksgiving an official annual holiday. Liberia did it first.
I say no.
False.
But I don't know
False.
that it was the U.S., but I,
I mean,
feel
I'll-
like it's definitely not Liberia.
I'll say false. I have to
False
Christina
across
on
the
this
board.
one.
Your glow and tell question, what do you wear on Thanksgiving?
Whatever my soul tells me.
Oh.
Sometimes it's loungewear, sometimes it's like little dressier.
I'm a fan of outfit changes on Thanksgiving. You know, like you cook in your jammies,
Yes.
and then you go in, and then you
do
come
the
out, and you're
change.
like,
In like
And
a
then you're
in
like
dress now.
dinner ready.
turkey romper number. Yeah, that'd be really cute with the feathers.
It's whatever. It's whatever is whatever is whatever.
Robe and a prayer and a tube of chapstick, little dance belt. That'll be nice. All right, Christina.
Just clothes. I can't think of anything different I would wear on a Thanksgiving.
Crappy.
Whatever you
clothes.
Unless
want.
I had like a turkey
Yeah, would you be
onesie, and then
team
I would totally wear a turkey onesie.
turkey onesie?
Yeah.
Except I think on
but-
Thanksgiving Day it's gonna be like 85 degrees.
Oh yeah, here
Yeah.
hot. Yeah, hot. Well, the onesie can be shorts.
You
All right,
need like
let's
a
move
sexy
forward.
onesie,
Yeah, like
like a two-piece.
that'll be so Florida.
Like a
So it's a
two-piece.
twosie.
yeah.
bikini.
I'm like, wow. wait a second.
All right, let's get into this answer key here. The first one, Mel and Addie are. Christina correct. It was B.
Don't
South
listen to me, Addie.
Korea. Only war. Next up, you all are. It was true. The earliest recorded Thanksgiving meal featured eel.
I like eel and sushi.
Oh. Next up, all of you are. It is England. England is the answer.
their
Llamas
baked
Day,
beans.
England.
Yeah,
Wow.
Llamas
What do you
Day. Next up, all of you are. It was false. Germany does
We're
dress
doing
up.
great, sweetie.
Does not dress up the
This
rooster.
is so bad.
Next up, the answer, Melanie, you are correct. Christina, Addie, the answer
Story.
was B,
Because I love that
Canada.
pumpkin boat story. That was one of my gold
But
mines.
I'm actually gonna give Addie and Christina credit here because they
What?
did do this where Sylvia Brown is from, which is in the upper west of she's up in Portland, that area, right?
No, you can't do that because every time
Minnesota.
No, they don't get half
In
credit.
the Northland.
She's up in that area,
She's
Sylvia.
on the
No,
land.
you don't get half credit because.
But that was the story that we reported on. Was it actually
it
was
was-
in her turf?
But
yeah.
it was started in Canada.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
But it
When I
doesn't
say-
say where it started.
When
it
I
says
say-
which country holds the
Because when I'm
celebration.
like, oh, I knew that too, I don't get half credit.
you
It
get
doesn't say where it started.
Well, we
it says
have
where
a
it
rule that
holds
says
it.
Mel never gets half credit no matter what.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah,
viable.
so screw you guys.
But
Fine.
there's not that rule for us.
Fine.
Jerks.
Fine. Next
Rules are
up,
fair.
Christina, you are. It is true. Canadian Thanksgiving was about surviving
Canada.
a shipwreck.
Get it.
Dang.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Next
God.
up, winning. Next up, Melanie, you are correct. It is Thailand. Christina, Addie.
The Buffalo Festival.
Yeah, remember we did talk about that too. Next up, the answer is trues across the board. Congratulations.
Yeah, you drink that wild turkey, you'll end up in a tree. so don't drink
Christina is correct. It is India on this number 9 for Mel and Addie. Unbelievable.
Wow.
And finally, all of you are
it. Oh, we're doing so good.
true. Liberia did have the very first
Worst quiz
Thanksgiving.
ever.
So many opportunities to learn today.
2, 3,
Clearly, we don't already know.
4.
Liberia.
1, 2, 3. Melody, you are the winner today
Oh.
with the 50%.
Everything is relative. You may have
Everything
failed,
is
but you won.
always okay when you have a day
At
at
the Capybara
Capybara Cafe.
You're a poet. you
Looking
didn't
for
even
your
know it.
wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
All right. We're going to get into meme it or leave it right now. We have times people failed in the kitchen so badly they just had to share their pictures online. This is from Vulgar Chef today. How about this first one? My husband turned to cook. Oh, his turn to cook, and I popped in the kitchen for a moment. He says, we're out of breadcrumbs. I said, no problem. Just sprinkle some goldfish over the mac and cheese.
Oh, you know what? Like,
I would eat this.
yeah, you
Oh,
gotta
I would eat
Crush
that.
it up though. Make it like a breadcrumb.
Yeah, I would eat this.
Yeah, I do. I
Totally.
appreciate that. Of
All
course.
right,
Put
I
a
give
little
him-
butter or EVOO over it
Yeah.
and broil it, and then you have your crunchy
Look,
crunch.
I say yeah.
Yeah.
I say yes.
Yeah. All right, tried to make purple lemonade, got dirty mop aid instead.
What the F is that?
What happened here? I don't make Kool-Aid or drinks like this, so what happened here, do you
I
think?
have no idea.
That looks like paintbrush water.
Yeah, it does not
Doesn't
look...
it? Like watercolor water?
That looks horrible. Yeah, it does. It looks like a muddy, yeah.
You
ugh.
could drink that at like a spooky party and it would freak people out.
It's chalky.
Yeah. Okay, I was at a workplace meeting. I was thinking this beef broth gelatin with hot dogs and egg should do it.
Oh,
and a
God.
cupcake.
Hurry, change the slide. I'm
You
going
know
to throw
what?
up.
You know what? I'd do it.
You would do it?
Yep, I would do it.
Would you
Christina.
focus on the hot dog or the egg?
I would start with the hot dog for sure.
You're going
And I
straight to
might
jail.
actually cut a bite that has all of it in there.
Christina, you are brave.
I can eat some gross food, man.
This is
I can eat just
amazing.
about
Guys,
anything.
Can you change the slide? I can't look at that.
This next one, in case you ever think your roommate is dumb, let me one-up you. Yeah, just left it on the hot stove
come on.
pretty much all day. Terrible. Next up, Date said her favorite food was blue cheese pizza. Guess I misunderstood the
like
assignments.
blue cheese on crumbles on the
You an
pizza.
idiot.
Yeah,
You stupid head.
not the brightest there.
Ridiculous.
Stupid head.
Next up, I asked my husband for a croissant, and he wanted it. I wanted it very crunchy, and he thought he nailed it. Yeah.
You made a poo. Here, honey, here's a poo for your
very
breakfast.
dark red wine poo.
Yeah.
Next one.
Or you have some internal bleeding you need to get checked out.
Exactly. Is this roommate shaming a thing? I got drunk and left the pizza on overnight. Yes. He
Oh my
just
God,
left
that's funny, but you can legit burn your house down, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
legit.
yeah.
Yeah, shame.
Yeah.
I would still eat that
Careful.
pizza though, because I like things kind of burnt.
This is
Not
why I don't have
good.
roommates.
Not good. I let my boyfriend on this next one unscrew the red pepper flake tops at Pizza Hut in junior high,
Oh,
and now
shit.
Karma's paying me back. Yeah. Whoops. That's
You
gonna
forgot
be,
about that trick, sister.
That's gonna be a spicy one.
Uh-huh.
Next up, that thing that's between the meat and the styrofoam
No.
in the package. You think you're supposed to cook
Oh,
that?
that's really gross
You're
to me.
poisoned.
Right?
so gross.
That's
People cannot be
nasty.
this dumb.
Sometimes though I get so
I don't even-
frustrated with that thing that's attached to the back of my meat. You know?
Right?
I'm like, really? Like,
Why is that
I have
there?
to figure this
Because
out to
it
get it off.
soaks all the blood, so it doesn't just like pull.
That's why.
I want the blood.
It's like a giant maxi pad.
Yes, I want
Yeah,
to eat
it's
the
a
blob.
maxi pad. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get your always with wings there,
How
buddy.
about this next one? Mel, what's wrong? You haven't hardly touched your monster potatoes.
I would not do that. Get your green food coloring St. Patrick's Day bullshit away from me.
Literally, I agree so much. with
Don't try to be creative. Get away from me.
I'm good.
You
with
are
it.
not coming to my house.
I would eat that.
I'll
That
eat
looks
it.
fun.
I'll eat yours.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Looks
No.
good.
I do not like die in my
Don't
food.
F with my mashed potatoes.
It's the right consistency, I gotta say.
Don't mess with my mashed potatoes.
All right, and finally, my grandma lost her glasses while making banana bread. She's blaming everybody else in the house, and sure enough, it's in the loaf.
Oh no.
Guys,
How do you even mess that up?
I don't
man?
know, it just fell off her
I
face,
love
I guess.
But that
Yum.
banana bread
Or
actually
maybe she was
good.
making.
Oh, she's kneading it in.
Yeah, and it just kind of just
She
fell.
folded it in. She
She
folded,
folded.
it in.
But it actually looks really good, that banana bread.
Just cut around it.
Yeah,
little
she'll
bit
get
of-
her glasses back
A
when
little
they're
bit
done.
of flesh.
Wouldn't they explode though if you put glass in the oven? It explodes.
No.
Glasses wouldn't explode.
Tempur-Pedic. All right, that was
Thank you,
Meme It or
Christina.
Leave It. Let's get into something very temperature lovely. It's Ben and Jerry.
Ben and Jerry.
My favorite.
Push the button, go Addie, go.
All right, Sonnies, let's be real. Some people chase sunsets, but the rest of us, we chase scoops. And nobody, I mean nobody, serves up good vibes like Ben & Jerry's St. Augustine on St. George Street. Here's the scoop within the scoop. Their catering team is legendary. They roll up cooler first and sprinkle happiness on everything. Weddings, birthdays, block parties, you name it. They don't just serve ice cream, they serve moments you'll never forget. So grab your people, grab your spoons, and head to Ben & Jerry's St. Augustine.
And instead of I was just talking to Lisa Chapman, hopefully you're feeling better, Lisa. But we are going to pivot into.
Addie's Reddit rundown.
Oh, you guys did
Wow.
so good.
That was
on
cute.
Theme
Yeah.
song.
Do my little graphic before I look at my phone. Okay. So this one, because you guys are always like, meh, we want an update. Meh,
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Meh. So I'm doing a best of Redditor updates today.
Okay, which
Okay.
one is that?
Subreddit. The TLDR is my best friend says my fiance admitted feelings for her, but he denies it. So I've been with my fiance since I was 17, 10 years together, and I've been best friends with my friends since we were 8. Generally, they've gotten on fine throughout that time until a few years ago when my friend picked me up after a few drinks one night. I hadn't known that she was buzzed and we got in a wreck. We were both fine, but he thinks she's irresponsible, so he's just been very formal, polite to her since then. When she comes to visit me, he goes into the other room to play video games or something. Anyways, about 2 weeks ago, she texted me and asked me to get lunch with her. Places are open in our area. Oh, this is from COVID times. I met up for her, and she tells me my fiance told her that he had feelings for her and wanted them to be together, but she told him no. I was obviously upset and asked when this happened, where did he message her, can I see the messages, etc. She immediately got angry with me, accusing me of not believing her when we've been friends so long. I asked would she at least tell me where or when this happened, even if there is no good, even if there is no proof. She refused, saying if after all of this time of friendship I won't believe her, then I'm better off being with a dirty cheater, and stormed off before the food even got to the table.
Oh my God.
I went home to talk to my fiance about it, really upset, of course. He seemed genuinely confused about the accusation, from what I could tell, and asked when she's saying this happened, since he's very rarely around her.
Misinterpretation.
The only time he ever sees her is if he walks through the living room to get food from the kitchen before going back to his office, and he's never been in the house with her alone. I admitted she wouldn't tell me because she thinks I should just believe her. Brought up that he could have messaged her it, and he immediately handed me his phone and told me to, if looking through it would help, to go ahead. I went through the whole thing, and honestly nothing. They're not even friends on any social media. He doesn't have any weird extra texting apps, no contacts that are weird in his phone. He doesn't have her number in his phone, but there's no messages. Oh, he does have her number, but there's no messages or any calls to or from her. He's also been working from home. I do all our shopping and running around, so only one of us has to go out. He has asthma, so he's really's not gone out much last year.
Wheezy.
We have security cameras at our place, so her dropping by without the system giving my phone an alert that there was a person is unlikely. So unless he texted her and immediately deleted it so that she'd have proof, I assume, he happened to run into her the 1 or 2 times he's been out in the last year, or he raced out of his office to proclaim his love to her while I was in the bathroom. I have no clue where this could have happened.
I was in the bathroom.
So I'm inclined to believe him. Seeing as we've been together 10 years, I can't think of when this happened, and she won't tell me anything else. Our mutual friends are divided. Some say it's suspect that she won't tell me anything, but others are saying it's her best friend, saying as her best friend, I should believe her because there's no reason for her to lie.
Oh dear.
Whereas my fiance would have a reason to if he did it. I don't know what to believe at this point. My friend is still completely shut down on me. I called her trying to talk about it, but she just told me not to contact her again unless I believe her, and hung up on me.
Oh my God, go away.
My fiance has been completely open about everything. Part of me is wondering if she's lying because she knows he doesn't like her from what happened a few years ago and is trying to break us up. Then part of me is wondering if he really did text her and that she is telling the truth and being difficult for no apparent reason. Any advice on how to handle this?
She caught feelings. The friend caught feelings. That's what this is all about.
I say, they're all in the house together and you pull one of these. Hey, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. Because if you put them in front of each other, you'll see the reaction. But I agree with you, David.
Maybe, like, I don't think he confided in anything. Obviously, when she went through the phone, there was, like, no connection there. I think the friend, she's got feelings.
And now she got a diabetes.
She's
she
embarrassed.
Feels guilty.
She's embarrassed. She's a misinterpretation, maybe, of his kindness.
Diabetes she got.
Yeah, maybe he was kind to her, and she thought, oh, she doesn't have a male figure that is actually kind to her in life, and so she took that as he wants to sleep with me. Honestly.
That could happen.
Yeah.
That's what all those 80s movies are about, 16
Give me any kind of attention.
all the
it's time.
80s movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is kind of what all the 80s.
Serendipity.
That's hard.
So-
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
So what I wonder is the time frame of all of this. I guess the thing I keep thinking about is, like, he got mad because the friend was drunk and they got in an accident or something, and then all of a sudden he's like dissing her, or he's like not around her, and that was the reason why he wasn't around her. I don't know. There's something about that part of the story that I'm like, there's something weird.
My thought too was like there could be convenient that.
I think there might be.
You think he
there
has a
could
burner
be
phone?
something else there.
Yeah, like
that's
what if something
different.
else caused him to stop?
And maybe
being
she
close.
thought that's why, but that really wasn't why.
He
And
had,
so
like,
that's
amnesia.
I mean, I don't know,
that movie.
but then she would have been
Possible.
like, it was such and such time. Like, why wouldn't
Yeah,
you
because
say
as a
that as
woman-
a friend?
Yeah,
I will tell
that's
you,
what's
I keep
weird.
all my receipts and I can be like,
The gays,
oh, really?
too.
But if it's a conversation they had, there's no receipt.
Oh,
you know?
up here.
And maybe it happened 6 years ago.
There's
Because-
always an up here, and
Yeah,
then there's
because
security cameras.
When I have conversations, a lot of times, FYI, I make sure I know the date and I will make sure I know the time. So,
I think go back to Mel's thing, sit them
I
both
don't
down
like
at the same time, and then you can watch that reaction. And
body
I think
language.
that's going to tell you everything. The partner who lies gets defensive, or is it the other one that
she
gets defensive?
Whoever gets defensive, because if you're telling the truth,
Right.
you're not going to get defensive.
The
Yeah.
person who has nothing to hide stays constant.
Yeah, it is weird that she's so weird about sharing.
Because
That
also
is
too, if somebody,
I don't think she's crazy for questioning this though, because we see some crazy effed up things all the time. So
Yeah.
like,
that's a long relationship with both of those people. You know,
True.
like 10
That's
years with
the
her
hard
partner,
part.
8.
Yeah.
She's known the other one since she was 8. I mean, that's a long time. So someone had made a comment that Opie responded, and it only is giving us relevant stuff. So the comment, you'll put together what the comment was. But the Opie response was, "Oh God, that sounds awful. I can't say she acts like me or anything, but since the accident, she's brought up him acting weird around her, mentioning how he always goes to the other room, barely talks to her, etc.
yeah, he don't like you no more because he said you have risky behaviors, girl.
When prior to the accident, he would go out with us. We'd all watch movies together or anything else. She eventually picked it up that he was mad at her, and and has seemed bitter about it since. But I thought she'd let it go since she was still going to be in the wedding, and I still spend a lot of time with her. I hadn't put
I
any
just got some.
thought into
I
her
know exactly.
possibly having any feelings for him. I thought at most she was mad at him for being mad at her over the accident. Prior to the accident, she got along well with him, told me that she thought he was a good guy. After the accident, she'd mention him being grumpy, blaming her for no reason, not understanding that people make mistakes, etc., since he didn't forgive her like I did."
I got it now.
What? Yeah.
I got it now.
the wedding.
She's pissed off.
She is.
Because he knows I don't want you. She's got risky behavior. I'm separating myself. It's that you can't ignore me thing. So she's pissed.
She
so
wanted to test the
correct.
the loyalty.
So she created the situation thinking my
She
friend will
needs
believe me.
reassurance. Yes.
She'll believe me hands down, and then they'll be over. Sneaky bitch.
She's jealous of the engagement.
Yes.
And she subconsciously
She wants her
is
friend to herself.
sabotaging this moment so that everybody can go back to square one, which is AKA before the accident.
Done.
Sorry, this is a
So then
psychological.
someone commented, "It really does sound like your friend made it up. It's obvious that in a situation like that, when she told you would have been shocked and wanted more information. And if she was telling the truth, she would have done all that she could absolutely to make you certain about it, because a fiance cheating obviously is a big deal. Also, what makes the story so improbable is that if he doesn't even like her character and they don't talk, nor do they have a good friendship, at most he could have wanted to have sex with her, not told her he had feelings for her. Like,
While
what?
she was in the bathroom, yes.
When a boyfriend cheats, usually it's because of physical attraction that maybe if the cheating continues can develop into feelings. But I've only ever heard about a few specific cases like this, but it was when a guy confessed to her freaking best friends of 10 year rather than some bitch who got my girlfriend in an accident, okay?
Oh.
Opie responded, "Honestly, if it just happened prior to the accident, I think I would have been more likely to believe her since we all hung out together and they both said good things about each other. Since the accident, he's made it clear that he didn't even want to be around her, but tolerated her just because I care about her. Part of me starting to question if he was only saying all of that as some cover, because he has had feelings, but that feels like I'm just overthinking at this point."
Yeah, I think you're overthinking, but rightfully so. You have every intention to be able to, think about this.
I think
it's
yeah.
okay because the relationship has been for so long. But the bottom line is you're not being dramatic for questioning this.
No, I don't think so either. I think she's in the right because I would. Go with your gut.
Go with your gut.
If she feels it's not right, you call a spade and you keep it moving. Kick rocks.
So
people.
3 days later,
Oh, there's more.
there's an
This
update.
is like the stories the 8-year-olds at the gym tell me. Oh, and okay.
I know.
All right, what you got?
Well, I woke up this morning after the post and hadn't expected that many responses. I sat and read them all, and it was pretty unanimous that she was lying for some reason. And if she wasn't lying, she was being a crap friend for how she went about this.
Yeah.
True.
Some comments also really made me realize how much shit my fiance has had to go through because of her presence in my life.
Yeah.
So I woke him up and told him I believed him, and I apologized for letting this drag on like I did. I took the advice of someone that made a group chat minus the now ex best friend and sent them the post and just asked that they read it. Most of them sort of waffled until what? Sort of waffled until one had she not known either of us, it would be obvious who was lying, and they'd all agree it was too suspect. One of them called me shortly after asking me to meet up with her to talk, so I did. She's the one closest to my ex-best friend other than me. She basically told me my ex-best friend has been complaining about my fiance for like half a year to her, about how he's still mad and how he must be making me spend less time with her, that I'm gonna marry someone that is actively trying to tear us apart as friends.
I was right.
Yes, ma'am.
She was able to show me some texts where ex-best friend was saying those sort of things, and one of her in her maid of honor dress with a text saying, my dress for the funeral of our friendship. Then leading up to now, where friend was asking if I was true, and she was snapping at her through text to stop questioning her, and it doesn't matter if she's lying anyway. Friend said she hadn't reached out to me prior because she thought after the wedding, ex-best friend would realize it was a bad idea, and she thought it was going to be. Then, when all of this happened, she didn't think that the texts were proof enough to show me and nuke our relationship, but the post made her feel bad for not showing me them. So she gave me some of the screenshots, and I went to my ex-best friend's apartment myself to talk to her. She let me in, and I asked her if she had anything to tell me before we went any further. She doubled down that she refused to give me details, repeating the same stuff. So I told her I knew she was lying and had proof that she was. Receipts.
Real Housewife
Showed her the
move.
screenshots I had, which she accused other friend of photoshopping to make her look bad.
Oh, get over it. You're busted.
Photoshop is real.
Once I told her I read them in person off a friend's phone, she started going on about how everyone's trying to tear apart our friendship and after the accident and how it isn't fair to her. I told her maybe if she'd apologized and tried to make changes in her life instead of insisting for years that it's not her fault and then coming up with this lie, maybe none of this would have happened.
Maybe not.
Told her that even though she'd been telling her that even had she been telling the truth, the way she chose to tell me and make this some
There
shitty
it
loyalty
is.
test instead of her telling me some of the most devastating news of my life shows that she isn't a good friend to me. I forgave the accident because I cared for her and took it as a mistake. But obviously that care doesn't go both ways. Told her not to contact me again, and then I told the friend group about everything going on, sent them the screenshots, and they can make their own decisions on who they do and don't want to spend time with based on the information they have.
Oh
but
my
I won't be
God.
seeing her again. I will be blocking her on everything and
We got Sarah.
to not attempt to
Right.
fix this because it's unforgivable. I still feel mentally and emotionally drained from this, but there's also a massive weight lifted off of my shoulders.
Oh my God, Sarah, I can't believe they didn't have the iced coffee.
But I agree, though. Yeah.
Good for her for going to the friend saying, show me the receipts. And the friend had the receipts. Because you always got to have the receipts. Because in case you want to lie to me, on January
No,
12th
the
of
friend
night
did
of...
not have the receipts.
No, not the
Oh,
other friend.
The other
If you want to
friend.
try to lie to me, I will remember date, time, said, because I have my receipts for July 12th, 1728. So, good job, friend.
Good
You look
job,
great
friend.
for 1728.
I know. It's that oil of Olay. All right, what's up now?
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same. Ditto on that. You guys, I mean, yeah.
I'm going to
That's
Panache.
the tale.
Yeah.
Let's go to Panache.
Let's go to Panache.
go to Panache.
Every
Definitely.
guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get panache.com and get with it, boo.
Melanie has a lot of receipts. She just wants to let everybody know she's a great documentarist and she will write things down and remember. Okay. Is this news, ladies and gentlemen? Is this news? We got 3 stories in front of us and we're gonna judge if these are gonna be newsworthy or is this gonna be a piece of crap. All right, this first one is mountain goat robot hops into mobility miracles.
Not news.
Wait till you hear it.
Kidding.
A
Okay.
Japanese engineering firm has unveiled a brand new mobility device inspired by mountain goats. And oh, boo, this is climbing over every barrier we thought was permanent. It's called Walk Me. And it's a 4-legged robotic seat that lets wheelchair users do things like climb stairs, navigate through rough terrain, get into cars, cruise up curbs like mountain goats in a good mood. It uses independent legs, LiDAR system scanning, and voice commands like kitchen or go faster.
Oh my God.
And it keeps the rider perfectly balanced while hopping over obstacles. The whole thing folds up to fit in a car trunk and runs about 12 hours on battery and debuted recently as one of the biggest accessibility breakthroughs we've seen in years. This isn't just cool tech, it's called freedom, it's called independence. This is the kind of innovation that turns barriers into suggestions.
Yep, the Walk Me robot is designed to solve major real-life challenges. stairs, and even uneven ground are some of the biggest obstacles for wheelchair users. So think about it. If you're in a wheelchair and say you used to go hiking all the time, you can't do that anymore. You can now.
That's pretty cool. I'm gonna say newsworthy for me.
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
Hey!
Enjoying that story. That's
And you
really
know
cool.
who else was they asked to help build this? David Rush.
STEM project. It is a STEM
We would have
project.
never made it this far.
No, how did we not get?
How did we not get into this conversation earlier? This next one, what people really use ChatGPT for. This one comes from Ashim. Sonnies, buckle up your brains, dust off your data caps, and get ready for the AI world. Just pulled a Mary Poppins umbrella swirl into your bedroom. The Washington Post took a deep dive into more than 47,000 publicly shared ChatGPT chats. Yes, people shared them. And the results, kind of wild. More than 800 million active users a week, and that's what the company says. But here's a twist. Although ChatGPT hasn't been pitched as productivity tool to revolutionize the workplace, the chats are very human side of tech. People aren't just using it to crank out spreadsheets or draft emails. They're whispering secrets, asking for emotional support, and seeking relationship advice, even getting into philosophical tangents. In fact, 1 in 10 conversations involved deep emotional or personal topics. Some users shared their phone numbers, private thoughts, or even asked existential questions about the chatbot. And here's another kicker. The chatbot tends to say yes far more than no, which researchers may enable it to become less of a helper and more of a digital yes buddy, someone who echoes your fears instead of challenging them. So yes, it is not, hey, ChatGPT, write me a cover letter. It's, hey, are my feelings valid? What do you think about my breakup? And can you pretend to be my friend right now? What does this mean for us and for high-tech habits, our community, and what does it mean for the tools that we thought would boost spreadsheets might be doing double duty as our late-night confidant?
I don't like this.
I think it's
I'm going to
crazy.
tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. I have a two-sided on this. First side.
If you're going to say iRobot, can you find something else?
No, this is different.
Okay.
So now if we get to the point where we're using ChatGPT to write text messages and stuff, where's the personal? Because ChatGPT, you know when someone uses it. Number 2, there was a case recently where I think it was a 12-year-old boy. He used ChatGPT so much, became friends with it, and he committed suicide. People are also using ChatGPT for mental health services. This whole thing, like, use it for like writing resumes, writing papers and all that, that's fine. But when you go into creating some kind of weird friendship with it and
What does
asking
it say
it,
to you about
too much
humanity,
yes
then?
is a good thing.
People are using it for a reason.
Right, for work-related things, I think willy-nilly becomes dangerous.
I think just like any tool, you have to know how to use it. You
But,
know?
yeah.
RJ always says something about, imagine how scared the farmer was when they first saw the tractor.
Right.
They thought it was going to take their job. Well, really, it just made them 10 times better at their job.
Right.
So I
That's
don't know.
exactly how I feel. I mean, I use it as a tool every single day of my life. I think
Yeah,
it's,
I think-
it's definitely helped me get to the next level in my career.
Yeah, but it can be very
your
dangerous
career.
as well.
Yeah.
That's not your personal life.
right.
It's like you're not
I don't
asking
think
it to make
I don't
decisions
think I've ever
about.
used it for my personal life. I don't really have that much
Yeah.
of a personal life, though.
Think
so-
about it. If you constantly get yeses when you're asking questions, that's like a false optimism.
That false sense
I
of
do think
narrative.
it's risky, like you're saying, like there's dangers just like any tool. I mean,
Yep.
you could run yourself over with the tractor too. I
Yeah.
just mean, it's dangerous, just like anything, it's dangerous if you don't know how to use it or what you're doing. I always tell my people, they're always like, oh, my ChatGPT always says yes, always says yes.
That's a problem.
Mine doesn't, but
Mine
it's
doesn't.
only because I told it, and the first time I talked, you make different assistants for different things,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
I do. And my assistant that I do talk to, anything emotional or personal, or sometimes my career and my personal life ride the line. So I'll go over to that GPT and I'll be like, what do we do?
Yeah.
But I've told it, like, I need you to be real with me. I'm not asking you to be a
Objective.
yes man. But that's how you use a tool, right? You program it to do what you're asking, what you need it to do, and then
Yeah.
you see how that works, and you continue programming it if
With
it doesn't.
those prompts.
Right, yeah. And you can go in your GPT and like configure each GPT.
I mean, it's here. It's not going away.
No.
I mean, you're seeing major tech companies making some major investments in things like this. So I 100% agree with Addie saying is you've got to be able to learn how to do these
Responsible.
things and be able to tell your chat assistants on like what the prompts that, or the kind of answers, the real answers that you want to try to find.
And know where it fails. It doesn't
Yeah.
know how to do everything. It
Yeah.
is going to hallucinate. It will make mistakes. Know that at the end of the day, the thing that you bring is that thing will never be a human.
Yeah.
It will
Right.
never be a human.
Agreed.
And that's not going to change. It can't have will and make decisions. It only does what you tell it. Therefore, that's a weakness of it.
Yeah.
It's not going to replace what humans bring to the
What's
table.
your opinion on ChatGPT or AI in general?
I think that it's great for work purposes, for business purposes. I think it can be really helpful. But as far as for emotional support, which is what this is talking about, like issues of like emotional support and
Yeah.
whatnot, and making those kind of decisions, absolutely not. Because it's still a machine.
It's
no
a
matter what you
robot.
prompt it to do. It's not a human. And maybe it aggregates a lot of data from humans.
Right.
But that doesn't change the fact, it's not a therapist, is my
Yeah.
point. It's not a trained therapist. And I think it's really dangerous for someone to just dive that much deeper into their phone that they're avoiding like contact with a therapist, or they're avoiding contact with friends who can help them through an issue rather than something that's kind of non-existent,
Right,
I mean,
right.
and so that's the concern is like, are you making friends with this over your real friends? And
Yeah.
are you confiding in this?
Is this just a convenience?
Right, like now you're going to cut everybody out of your life because now your phone's going to tell you how to do everything, and you don't have real
Yeah,
relationships
and then
with
your
people.
brains are going to rot because you don't use them.
When we reach for tech instead of touch, what are we really saying? I mean,
Right.
I know, and I do think that some part of the human experience is that, our nature is that we want human connection. I picture me and I imagine, let's say that I didn't know better and I was just in a hole on my ChatGPT with all my assistants and I didn't talk to anyone. I know that my body would just crave human connection. Like that
Right.
would not suffice
That's
for
why I
me.
never understood blow up dolls. Like
That's
why?
not everybody,
Like why do
though.
we
But I
have
was going
that?
to say, my concern with that is especially the next generation
Yeah.
and the
It's not
younger
everybody.
people too. Like younger people might especially not even have the opportunity to see that they do need that type of connection if they get so comfortable at such a young age with this AI version.
Right. You
of
get so
agree.
depleted from human connection.
Yeah.
I
So
think
that is scary.
Just like anything, it has to be used responsibly because if it's not, and that's the thing too. Like,
Have you ever used it?
yeah,
Or-
I
okay.
do use it.
Okay.
Probably not as frequently as like you guys, but I do use it.
Uh-huh.
But I use it just what I use it for. I use it just to help me, like, for the gym, we were coming up with new ways to describe tumbling classes. So I had it help me do that.
So
Cool.
great for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
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 But I don't go on there and ask it, what should I do about this situation? No way.
Yeah, because you're obviously look at these people. They're putting their imprint on their personal things out
Scares me.
there.
That's
That
part
is
of it,
kind of
too.
scary, especially
It
it was in
is.
there about the phone numbers and things. I would never.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I agree. Like there needs to be a line, and you need to define that boundary and don't cross it,
Yeah.
because then you're opening up another can of worms. I think you should be selective on some of this stuff.
I agree.
It's
I
a
think
great
people,
chat.
people
yeah.
also have to be aware that when you're using any of these, it's using you just as much as you're using it.
True story.
Just like we're saying, like
Yeah.
it's absolutely just absorbing the information you're bringing, and it's going to organize that into its data channels. Whether it's saving someone's phone number is kind of neither here nor there, but really it's if you have any knowledge in any field and you become using this AI assistant and you're telling it all these details to help you formulate anything,
Yeah.
it's learning those details. The
Yeah.
knowledge you have, you're giving it. To
It wants
literally
to
a
help, but
company.
it's not going to replace humans. Yeah.
Yeah. And just yeah.
I think a
Be
great
wary of
chat.
what
I
you
love
tell
this
it. I
chat.
like that. I think it's
we need to
news.
keep talking about it so that we can define those parameters. I definitely think this is newsworthy.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? You
News.
guys think it's okay? You think it's
Totally.
good? Thank you, Ashim, for sending that. That's a
Yeah.
great one. All right, this next one, Mel sent this one over. The top 5 Thanksgiving emergency room calls. Gather around, because Thanksgiving isn't just about turkey and tryptophan. It's also about wildest days of the ER. An experienced emergency doctor had pulled back the curtain to reveal the top 5 injuries and illnesses that land folks in the hospital on Turkey Day. So the first one is cuts and lacerations.
That makes sense.
Awesome. New kitchen gadgets, sharp knives, distracted cooks, hello cocktails, and suddenly a slice deeper than grandma's fruitcake. Burns. It's gonna burn, Gabriel. Yep. Hot turkey fryers, drippy roasting pans. Orthopedic injuries, Melanie. Family football in full swing.
Oh, that's totally me.
Indoor horseplay.
Yes.
Slippery surfaces, sprains, fractures,
The
bruises.
dogs wanted to be the sous chefs in the kitchen. I trip over them.
See, how about head injuries? Slips on icy walks, tripping on rugs, falling down staircases. My goodness. How about Stomach and food-related illnesses, overindulging, poor food handling, allergies, even cold and flu infections.
Interesting.
So these are the top 5 things that can happen on Thanksgiving. Have anybody ever experienced anything like this?
Overeating.
Horseplay, roughhousing maybe.
One
Overeating.
Thanksgiving, one of my
Burns.
uncles punched the other uncle, and then he went to the gas station and got a sewing kit and stitched his lip back together.
Whoa, that's badass.
Dang, Addie.
That was bad. I was gonna say my cousin
wonder why I'm
manhandled me.
crazy.
I was
That's who
like,
raised me.
Jeez, playing
Oh
Jennifer.
my God. Do you guys think it's news?
No.
No.
I don't think this one's newsworthy. But, I mean, it could help people out there, but I don't think it's newsworthy.
I don't think
It's
so.
more
Be
of like a
careful.
blog
I don't think it's
post.
really helping anybody.
Be
today.
careful cutting things.
Be, cuidado.
Now we go to bin 39.
Now we're going to go to bin 39.
This-
This will be very
I'm going to
helpful.
celebrate my star.
39, the
my
hidden
one-story
gem of
win.
downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You gotta check them out. Bin 39.
Oh my goodness. Let's get into Smash, Marry, Ghost. Let's find out who we're going to smash, who we're going to marry, and who we're going to ghost, baby. Addie, take it away.
You guys asked for it, okay? Just so you know. Before
Okay.
I tell you who these are. You asked for it. We're doing Muppets.
Oh,
We
okay.
have Elmo.
Oh, cutie pie.
Cookie Monster
Daddy.
and Oscar the Grouch.
Probably a good shag, not going to lie.
Right? It's a lot to think about.
Stinky though.
Yeah, that's true.
Stinky.
While we think, we'll just chat about these guys a little bit. Elmo, you know him, the red, squeaky-voiced eternal toddler who refers to himself in the third person and
Yes.
somehow became the face of an entire generation of preschool merchandising. Elmo doesn't just break the fourth wall, he cuddles it.
Oh, no, Elmo.
Yeah. Tickle Me Tycoon, the Tickle Me Elmo doll caused near riots in the 90s holiday season, cementing Elmo as both a cultural phenomenon and a capitalist weapon. Oh
Yeah, I was that for Halloween many, many years.
Really?
Oh, all the things that happened, yeah.
Elmo never says I, just Elmo. It's a brand, not a grammatical mistake. Elmo has appeared on The Tonight Show, The View, Jimmy Fallon, and even CNN. He's got a better press circuit than most actors.
Elmo.
I don't like Elmo.
Mo.
She don't like him.
Cookie
so.
Monster's the blue, googly-eyed, and entirely food-motivated. Cookie Monster's the patron saint of impulse control issues. Cookies. He's mellowed over the years, but at heart, he's still a sugar-fueled chaos machine. He's tried a rebrand as a Sometimes Foods advocate to support healthier eating, but the cookie love is just eternal.
Yeah.
This is tough.
Cookie actually predates Sesame Street. He debuted in snack commercials in the late 60s
Oh.
as the Wheel Stealer.
Oh, how about that,
Interesting.
Wheel Stealer?
In one sketch, he claimed his name was Sid before he became Cookie Monster. Sid.
Sid and Nancy.
Let that sink in. And then we have Oscar the Grouch, living in a trash can and thriving on misery. Oscar is the resident grump of Sesame Street. He's rude, he's messy, and he's kind of the most honest Muppet of them all.
Sounds like every man I've ever dated.
Right? I know. I was just thinking that.
They're all that, yeah.
I was like, clearly that's-
miserable, grouchy.
Oscar was orange in the first season before switching to green. He claims he changed color after a vacation to a very damp swamp.
Oh, algae.
Yes.
Attractive.
His trash can is canonically bigger on the inside with stairs, a swimming pool, and even a piano. Basically Muppet-namia. Despite
He has a swimming pool?
Wow. In a trash can?
I didn't realize
That
he had a
trash can
swimming
is
pool.
magical.
Wow, me neither.
I don't think I've ever been in there before.
Well, there's hope for him
you might
now.
need to smash her Mary. Despite all the growling and grumbling, Oscar occasionally helps the neighbors, proving even trolls have layers.
Yeah, Mel.
Okay, I'm ghosting Elmo. I'm marrying Cookie Monster, and I am smashing Oscar the Grouch.
Wow, you're gonna go there.
Mary
Yep.
and the cookie.
You don't like Elmo at all.
Aggravates me.
Why?
Because, like, this, first of all, you don't talk about yourself in third person all the time, only when it's deemed necessary. Number 2, you're always happy. Number 3, I don't like a baby voice.
Well,
creeping
I'm
me out a
marrying
lot.
Elmo because he's the most successful out of all of them. That whole Tickle Me Elmo enterprise, like,
Creepy.
yeah, I'll be just fine. I'm gonna smash Cookie Monster because I need a little sweet treat, honey. And then I'm gonna ghost Oscar the Grouch because I'm sick of that chapter in my life.
Okay.
Christina?
So I'm creeped out by Elmo being like childish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do it, so I have to ghost him.
Okay.
Otherwise, like, I love Elmo. Like,
Yeah.
he's one of my favorite characters, but it's really creeping me out.
Just not romantic. yeah.
And then Cookie Monster, I definitely will marry because I think we're like soulmates, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if
Facts.
you really think about it, like,
Yeah, Cookie.
if he like dipped cookies in his ice cream, then perfect.
It could be a
You
I
know?
bet he
and I
could.
bet we could work that out
I bet
together.
you could.
Mrs. Cookie.
You know.
Definitely.
When I was a beer drinker, I used to pair beer and cookies. Like
Oh.
that was like my jam.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
love a bar that serves
And
cookies
so-
and milk.
Yeah.
Ew.
Nope.
Mal.
So yeah, so Cookie Monster would be my man, and then Oscar, I'd smash Oscar. He has a pool, dude. Like I didn't realize. I'm not saying
It could be
And
great.
then-
someone with a pool can smash.
You
I'm
know
just
how I
saying.
figured this out?
Gonna get all
There's
these DMs.
I
water,
need
which
to see
means
the
there's
pool.
life. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see what all he's got in there, man. Like,
I have a solution to this game. If there's 2 you want to ghost, you ghost one, smash the other because smashing is one and done, and then you can ghost them too. So
totally.
you can eliminate 2.
That's
Wow.
part of the philosophy I've had about it anyway.
That's
Yeah.
how I do
It's
it.
like, well,
Adalway, what are we doing?
I think that I'm gonna have to ghost Elmo. There's just
wow.
no way. There's
Yeah.
just no way. You.
So cute.
She said, ew.
But it's hard because like I kind of want to marry the Grouch guy and get in that trash can.
Then
and
you
just, like,
do it,
live out
girl.
my days in the trash can. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna marry him.
I get that.
I could live in a trash can forever.
Literally.
Only
Like,
that
I
one.
I mean, I live in, well, whatever.
So yeah,
Sometimes it feels like a
therefore
trash
I will be
can.
smashing Cookie Monster. I can only have a little cookie. You know, I don't want to get sick.
You don't want to get the nookie.
Oh, I'm all about the cookie.
There we
I can't have
go.
Too many cookies.
All about the cookie.
Wow, bunch of trash pandas on this show. We learned a lot about these co-hosts today. Very interesting, Sunnies. What are you going to do? Put it in comments right now. Who you're going to smash? Who you're going to marry? Who you're going to go?
Can we make a shirt that says like "Put me in the trash"?
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
Look
Put
at
me-
trashy.
Put looking trashy.
Something like that.
Hashtag trash.
Yeah.
With the accent, so it's fancy.
So fun. You guys, that's our show today on this Thirst Trap Thursday. Super excited. Thank you so much for being a part of all of this incredible Sunny journey. Mel, what do we got going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Freak Show Fantastic Friday, and we'll be on at 9,
We have a
guys.
very famous director coming on the show that we're going to be interviewing him. You guys are going to love this conversation.
Top secret, don't tell.
Very, very excited. It's a special friend from Hashim. Of course, we'll have inspo with Hashim as well. We love you guys, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye, Booze.
Bye, guys.